Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go.
The slot man in motion right. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's going to try it here again. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This one fielded out beyond the 25.
Trap 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the handoff, it's Davis. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he's going to have the 1st down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Let's go.
On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Cowboy Warriors, 17. Panthers 60. Panthers.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Falcons. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. From 31, here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Benson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's an Arizona first down. On the RPO, he's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Big throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Hey, south. Look at hot. All right.
He's got it about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Moving 19. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out wide, that's to Davis. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Pass the 60.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now, give to Davis. Finding space inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
This will be returned from the 6. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
All right. 18. What's up? Hey, Buggy.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they begin with 3rd and 8.
11. Hey, only quick, right? 18. What's that?
That's Harrison in motion. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now he'll air one out. That is Arizona. That his second touchdown tonight. Extra point now by Riley. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Six.
A run with Davis. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second
From the
and
42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Gravity Lions.
He'll go again with Davis. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's got it. He'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47.
And with the ball on your side in the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
Panther 11. Panther 18 Cardinal. 18.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Out to his right. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll drop to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off of the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, here's Davis. 1st down and more inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. That's a pickup of 4. It is 2nd and 6. Again, it's Benson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinals
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the Falcons Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll run. It's Davis. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Second down and 8.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Cougar 19.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Check, Panther, Viking 18. Check. Go.
Here's Davis, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third down and 9.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone, field condenses.
I ain't break no rules. You got
Sloppy in
timeout.
their
Hey,
execution.
hey, on God, nigga, you can't go for it.
Did they try to keep their offense out there
Oh,
and
God.
drive, or do they settle for 3?
You already know what time this shit is. You think I give a fuck, nigga? Hey, this shit over with, nigga.
Fourth down.
So stop talking to me.
Ready, go.
Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Bro, shut up. Why are you talking to me? Shut up.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 41 yards out. Bates is good. And the Falcons will take a 24-21 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Tony.
Now Stroud Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
It's going to be intercepted.
Stop running RPO. That's all you do. RPO all game. You suck.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Hey, Crash. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go, Rig, go. Let go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right, that's Pitts. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down.
Back to throw. Going for it all. That is He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Here we go.
They motion the slot man left. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Stroud. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. Ready?
On the ground, this is Davis. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He's going to air this one out. That is hot. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. This is Davis. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Ready, set. Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Lions, 18, right here. Viking, 18.
Zone read, it's a give to Davis. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It's now
60
3rd
Eagles,
and 5.
60 Eagles. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bob. Mustang 19. Trap 60, Trap 60. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
60 Eagles, 6. Ready.
Now, faking the give. This one caught at the 4. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
Davis. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown Falcons.
Fucking bum.
That is his
better not
3rd
get the
touchdown
fuck
of the
up.
game and his
Never been
9th
able to get me,
for the
so I'm
year.
getting it. You know, start taking
And
it.
that is that trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's had it all day.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. At 3. Set up to throw. And this is hard. Decision to go. Like the defense is throwing multiple guys out. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud.
Nigga was talking shit. I started beating the shit out of him and he quit.